It comes naturally from the ocean. I just like to keep it a la natural. When you cook it like this, it takes next to no time. As soon as you start playing around with it and putting other...
What was that? Cooter?
Cooter.
Bit of cooter.
It's been eating a little cooter.
Yeah. There's a few cooter around there, isn't there?
Yes. No, that's not.
Alright guys, down at San Remo with Stu. Stu.
And Pete.
No kidding. How are you, man?
Good, mate. Yourself?
So what do we got?
We've got a bit of school whiting, or sand whiting, or silver whiting.
And where did this come from, mate?
Straight out of Bass Strait. Just out the front here.
Okay. You got beautiful whiting, you got amazing fish, but I tell you what, Bass Strait Direct, I need to know a little bit more. So let's hand it right across. My friend over here.
How we going?
Absolutely. Bass Strait Direct, tell me a bit about the business. How long have you guys been around? What do you really specialise in?
Look, we've been retailing for about a year and a half now. We were specialising in locally caught product straight off our own boat. We've got a team who will actually go out and fish, and we've got a team who actually prepare and fillet and process and retail the fish. It's been missing in the area for a long time. A lot of the fish which gets caught here, the local fish, always gets sent up to Melbourne, and no one down here gets to enjoy any of the fruits of the sea, so to speak. So we've sort of taken it to another level where product from our boat, 2 boats here, our team who fish that, and then there's another 3 or 4 boats who supply us as well. We get locally caught product straight to our shop. We've got a state-of-the-art processing facility, all licensed and Prime Safe licensed, and then we present it ready to go in our retail.
That's brilliant. Now, can people come up to the boats and actually buy direct?
No, you're not. In this day and age, there's a lot of legalities and licensing, and you need to actually have a license to purchase. So it's all done. There's a huge paper trail. So basically, we're licensed to purchase off our own vessel, and then we've got another license which allows us to process.
Okay, beautiful. It comes naturally from the ocean. I just like to keep it a la natural. When you cook it like this, it takes next to no time. As soon as you start playing around with it and putting other stuff, I think that's where a lot of people get confused. So keep it simple, guys. Keeping it quite natural, guys. That's all you have to do. I'm sure if you're staying at a caravan park down the road or something this weekend, you get yourself some beautiful whiting. The great thing is, right, here's the tip. If you're camping, you run out of booze, what you do is you fill up a plate like this, go to the next door neighbours, make sure they've got a lot of booze, and we're all going to say, listen, we thought we'd like to have some dinner with you. It works. There you go. Yeah, look, that's the thing. Seafood has to be cooked quickly, right, on a low heat. Thank you. And when it's something like whiting, right, whiting's such a delicate fish. And because it's so close to the surface, pelagic fish, right, they lie in the sand, and that's why the flesh is so transparent, especially when you cut into it so white, because the sun beats through. Don't forget, the deeper you go down in the ocean, like for example tuna, right, they're darker meats, and that's where they've got a lot of oils, especially in the colder extremes.
Thank you. Yep. Thank you.
There you go. Good.
So basically, guys, here's something. If you weren't here earlier on, the guys from Bass Strait Direct, they've got a couple of boats. They actually go out, they collect these beautiful fish, they bring them back, they process them here. Right, they've got a fish shop, they deliver locally, and that's the great thing about it. So if you are from the region of San Remo, Phillip Island, mate, you've got the best seafood on your doorstep. And that is one great thing. Alright. Olive oil over the top. So I'm doing a bit of both with this one. I just want to make sure this barbecue, so if you go to a lot of campsites, make sure you do all the barbecue, clean it down first. You never know what they put on it beforehand. Especially the Maltese barbecues. Oh sorry, where are you from, Charles? Alright. So as I did from the beginning, see? Season. Everything you cook, just season it. If you don't, I'll slap you. Alright, here we go. And when that oil splashes, without saying any really bad words, it's hot. It wakes you up, put it that way. Alright. So other than that, I've got a couple of nice little fat burns on the arm. You don't worry about that. You suck it up and go, you know what, it's just another day.
Alright, we're going to look after our fire guys because they look after us. We're going to take some seafood down to them. They don't know nothing about this. They're sitting there serving the community as always. Let's do it. These guys do an amazing job year in, year out. I'll tell you what, without these guys, I hate to think what Australia would do. Here we go. The blokes that do it. Fight fires for us. Hi guys. Just got some seafood here for you on behalf of the Australian Seafood Show and also Savage Sea, seeing the great job you guys do.
No worries.
I thought it's only fair that you get fed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Over here, boys. Come over. Dave, come out in the sun.
Can I try one of yours?
Come out in the sun.
Oh, look what we got.
We've just got, you're on national TV here, guys. I just want to say thank you so much for all the work you guys do. On behalf of Australia, I'm sure.
Thanks to you guys with the Flathead.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
So that's locally called Flathead.
From Bass Strait.
From Bass Strait, I believe.
That way.
Which is that way, yeah.
Not that way.
Very nice. So there you go. I'll leave that with you. Eat it all up. You're going to eat it? Yeah. And again, thank you so much for all your hard work.
Yeah, and you're doing a great job up there.
No problem.
Excellent.
Let's get back. Well, that's it from beautiful San Remo here in Victoria, Phillip Island. You just can't beat locally caught seafood. Pete, what do you reckon?
I'll tell you what, guys, I've had an awesome day, and the seafood, when you've got beautiful, fresh Bass Strait whiting, sand whiting at that, flathead, that is off the charts. It doesn't get any better.
Now, if you are in these areas, make sure you support the local guys because it is the best, and you'll be sorting the community, won't you?
Well, that's exactly right, and especially here in San Remo, you got Bass Strait Direct. Those guys, they're local, they've got their own boat, and they bring it in. They've got fresh local seafood. So if you're travelling down here, Charlie, you want to make sure you stop in.
I reckon a lot of Victorians or a lot of Australians to that accord realise that we have places like this. They sort of think America only that does that sort of thing with Seafood Wharf, you know, the crabs and that, but we've got just as good a spot as America. I can tell you what, San Francisco is pretty good, but San Remo is better. Australian seafood, you can't beat it. We're going to take a short break and we'll be back with more of Savage Seas Adventures TV.
Cheers, guys.